Let's go to Minnesota now, where the FBI ramps up its fraud investigation targeting the state's Somali community. So in a post to social media last night, FBI Director Kash Patel announced a surge in federal agents and investigative resources dispatched to Minnesota. Patel pointed to the recent indictments and convictions handed down, accusing dozens of people of defrauding public assistance programs, including pandemic aid. So let's go live to sharp investigative skills of CBS News Minnesota reporter Jonah Kaplan. Good to have you with us as always, Jonah. We appreciate you digging into this. A lot of people wanting to hear from your state's Governor Tim Walz. Is he talking?
Not today, but he's been very consistent in basically defending his actions as a governor and the actions of administration, especially recently installing a new fraud czar, if you will, putting an inspector general at the Department of Human Services, and any number of other initiatives that his administration has taken, including freezing new licenses for some of these Medicaid waiver programs like adult care, like other support services, behavioral health, or at-home medical care. No more licenses. No one can open up a new business in those sectors. So those are some of the proactive things that the governor says his administration is doing. But of course, what has happened in the past, those are where the unanswered questions are. What did the governor know? When did the governor know it? And what was being done in terms of some of these red flags that were being raised, especially early on in the pandemic?
So what's next in the investigation? We look ahead to 2026. Do you know what the marching orders are from the feds?
Well, we certainly know from the U.S. Attorney's Office that right now they're looking at 14 specific programs that receive aid through Medicaid, or they receive money through Medicaid, these federal programs. And again, they're everything from adult daycare services, housing stabilization, so helping with whether it's addiction or homelessness, other at-home services, whether it's supporting autistic children, other behavioral health needs. There are 14 programs, and according to U.S. investigators, federal investigators, the amount of money that was spent on these 14 programs, $18 billion since 2018. Now, is that all fraud? No, but how much of it? That's what they're going to be digging into. There's also been this viral video that has gotten a lot of traction, of course, being amplified by members of the Trump administration, by Elon Musk. So it's gotten 100 million views. The question is about whether some daycare centers, early childhood development centers owned by members of the Somali community, are also fraudulent. The places that were visited in this video, we are looking into it as well. Many of them have active licenses. Many of them have been written up for violations, but that would lead to believe that actual kids are present, but there are issues. But I was asking one investigator last night, is daycare fraud top of list? And they said no. We know that it's happening, but this is not on the same par as some of that COVID-era fraud that they've been looking at the past several years.
Well, with so many millions of views on that video that you referenced, it's good to have your context and your reporting. Jonah Kaplan, as always, excellent gold standard work, and important at that.